Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tarkov, where I just literally created my account on PvP and started a zero to hero challenge on this brand new account because I only played PvE, so I didn't know where to go with this. Unfortunately, I could not record the very first session. But everything was wiped, and this is all that I have so far, which is absolute junk. I have managed to save a few raids of scav equipment, and I also managed to find, fortunately, a dead body that actually had an M4, so I immediately looted the M4. Everything that you can see otherwise shows you a very basic stash with very nothing in it, basically. So I only managed to go to a couple of maps, since all of the maps are not available in this new hardcore wipe. If you want to play PMC, you can see that you only have access to Ground Zero, Factory, or Custom. I have literally only played Ground Zero and maybe one time Factory, and I played in Scav, I think, a couple of time Factory, and that's about it. And you cannot go to Ground Zero as a scav, so it's extremely limited. Apparently any other maps you have to transit from those maps to the others. So that's part of the hardcore wipe that they did, the 16.8. And yeah, that doesn't make things easier for us. In terms of quests, well, I really just only started. Hand overed a couple of shotgun. I did the very basic set of quests for Ground Zero. Not even all of them. So I did one for Therapist, one for Papa. I could not really recall all of this, unfortunately. That would have been for you a good way to just have a good laugh, to see me die repeatedly after 1 minute of getting into the game. The players are shooting before thinking, even if you only start the game with only a knife. If they see you somewhere, they will shoot you in the head immediately, and probably only after realize that, well, you don't even have any equipment and you don't even have a gun on you. So what is this? Prapor sends me a gift of a backpack as well as some ammunition. I am very much gonna take this. Is this a normal backpack? Yeah, it's a normal backpack. Okay, I'm not against it, but I don't really have the space for it. What I can do is open this and place those two inside. That will give me a backpack for going into the game. As for the ammunition, I'm very happy to see those. Those are actually pretty good ones. Those are very good 5.56-45, and those are good 5.45-39. So we don't really have a lot of ammunition. I took what I could, and they are not very good. So yeah, I can get rid of the SP, for example. And what do I have? Do I even have any 5.56? I think I don't. I think I don't even have an ammunition. Maybe in the magazine of the M4 I managed to get some. I don't know, but yeah, as you can see, this is a very empty account. So I managed to get 2 wallets from scavs. I'm very happy with this. Separated my foreign currency from the ruble, and I got a few keys and stuff, but I am already lacking space. It doesn't take long to lack space, since almost all the run I'm doing are basically empty-handed, and if I come back surviving my run, it's with a full gear, so that basically just took everything. Those bags that I kept here, I pinned them, and I have a few junk inside. Most of this junk is equipment that I can exchange. Now, why do I keep that? Well, but for a very simple reason. The hardcore wipe basically states that you cannot really do any insurance. The insurance price has been multiplied by 3 or 4. So it's not worth it anymore. I can see that this makes noise. So there we go. Let's just get some air from the side. So yeah, things are not easy in this wipe for sure. What we're gonna do is try to organize ourselves a little bit, but I'm afraid, there is space here. I'm afraid of tossing stuff at that point, because I don't know what I might need. And if I start going with like a full equipment or I don't know what, and I die, it's just everything is lost. There is no keeping it. I mean, all of the equipment, as you can see, is absolute garbage. I got a Saiga, I got 2 HK. I found this one, and I found this MPX, which are okay gun-ish. And I got my Mosins from... those are actually from the quest, from validating the quest. I got the Mosin. I'm gonna keep them because there is a line of quests for Jaeger that requests for you to use bolt action rifles. So I'm gonna keep those, even though those are not very good. I don't know if I can manage to kill play. I'm not that good killing players on PvP on hardcore Tarkov with only the Mosin. That's gonna be fun, I think. I wonder how much I'm gonna get sniped on woods. Don't want to go to woods. I'm dreading woods right now. Anyways. So, in order for me to proceed, I would like to take those ammo. So what can I put in this? I'm gonna put the keys that I had. There we go. Initial, voila. And receive it all. There you go. So this is a big mess. Now, if we wanted to have a key box, we would need 2 times a WZ, so a nice wallet. We actually managed to find one of them, 2 times a Ginji, and 1 time a tank battery. Once we have that, all the keys can go into this, basically. You can also put Ginji in this one, so you just need one of those to really have all the keys that you need at the end. The Lucky Scuff junk is at 1.8 million ruble, and that is going to be also our priority, trying to figure out a way to get money. That's not easy because of another reason. This little tiny pouch of 2x2 here, well, there are several things that cannot get in it, starting with money. And while you can put some equipment, which allows to keep some stuff to sell eventually, even if you die, what you cannot put in is medicine. You can put the keys, and you cannot put ammunitions. That means that in this new hardcore wipe, you are bound to lose your ammo, you are bound to lose your medicine, and you are bound to lose your money. You can only take a tiny bit of money, but whatever money you find, you are taking a large, very, very large risk to lose it all. Now, if we look quickly at what the trader have for us in terms of task, survive on factory, I can try to do that. Eliminate scav with a headshot, of course. Find and transfer a spark plug. I don't actually have that. Funny. Sure. Is there anything on the flea market at that point? I don't see anything. Okay. Also, another thing of the hardcore wipe, they decided that if you wanted to get to the next level with any of those guys, which basically unlocks a lot of things, containers, for example, you need to first be level 80. I'm not even level 80 on my PvE account. Like, how much gaming do you need to do to become level 80? Also, 2.2 million spent with proper. Therapist is easier because I mean she has the best price at the early game, so no problem with that. Every single one of them require for you to be level 80 before you can actually access the second level. Now, the second level is something that you might need for different things, to complete some quests and to. I mean, you don't need the level to complete the quest, but unlocking the level does provide pieces of equipment that helps you complete the quest. That means this time you have to grind every single quest because you will not find it in the merchants. That's kind of crazy. So let's see what we could do as of now. Active quest, we have introduction. So he's asking me to find the spot on wood. How exactly do I go to wood? That is going to be through transit. So for this I'm going to have to research actually. How to transit to wood. Tarkov. There are transit to wood from factory and reserve. And from wood to factory, reserve, and lighthouse. True, lighthouse should have... Is it wood? I'm not sure. So factory or reserve transit to wood. That's why factory has been unlocked. So I need to go to factory and transit from factory toward wood. He wants me to eliminate cave in any location. He wants me to do a MP133 with his given specifications. And we do not have right now the necessary equipment. So I think you can find the necessary for this one. MP133, I actually have it. So from this pump, I need to take the sprut out. You probably do not need to have the thing on top here. Anyway. It has a 6-shell magazine. What are the requirements? More than 47 ergonomic, laser designator, extended mag. 6 shell is not extended. Less than 850 recoil sum. And no more than 4 slots. So it is right now. It is right now 4 slots, which means that I already benefit from. It says. Yeah, it doesn't have the laser designator, so yeah, it already benefits from this and this, I think. We actually have 15 ergonomics. The laser designator, I could place it here, I suppose. And I think that I do have a or 2. Do I have a laser designator? I think I do. This is one. Holosun. Doesn't want to be placed here though. I wonder why. Are you not compatible with this? It says it's incompatible. I wonder why. But I can definitely put back the sprut. Actually, it was on a... No, it was not on a sprut. I can take that tactical out. So if I take that sprite with a laser designator, I can place it. This time it is. The recoil is less than 8. I think it's already good. I think it's already good. Mechanic. Yeah, it's good. Incredible. Incredible. That was lucky. That was very lucky. Very lucky. Screw nuts and bolts. That's perfect. That will help us grow our workbench. Mechanics. Give it to me. Don't have the space. Okay, don't have the space, don't have the space. I'm putting it here. I need a few more of those, and then I will be able inspect. Those are makeshift 0.50 BMG slug. Okay. Ah. I could try them eventually if I decide to go with a shotgun. I don't have any though, but some shotguns are actually not that terrible to play with. I need to keep this one. This module here is gonna be for a quest later down the road. Okay, so from there onward, what do we do? I have the money for the car. The car, by the way, this exfil for the car gets away very, very fast. Players are going and they all want to do this quest, of course. So they want to get rid of it, and the car disappears in a matter of minutes. I could try to beeline for the car. I don't know if I can do it. With just a gun, people will just like... It depends where I start. So I'm thinking. Let's take the Saiga. 919. It's half broken. Okay, so for you to understand the hardcore part, can repair it for 12,000. Okay. I have 400,000. Do I really want to repair a basic Saiga that has nothing in particular? I mean, that's probably my best weapon right now. Not really, actually. It's single fire based. That means I have to be really quick when I face an opponent. So what am I gonna take? Am I gonna take a backpack? Do I want... If I want to do this exfil, I think I should do it from the start. Maybe I take like a basic bag. Do I have that even? They're all full of stuff. I can take this one, but it's really big. I will absolutely hate to lose it. Let's take this one inside. Okay, basic bag. Do I want the armor? That's gonna make me slower, but do I have another one that I could take? I think I do. This one. Yeah, take a small armor. Doesn't really make any difference because of the players. If a player starts shooting at me, I will get 3 bullets and I'll be dead. The armor or no armor. I've already proven that, so it really makes no big difference. The backpack, I don't know if that's gonna help at all, but I'm thinking of taking a basic rig. This one gains space, this one gains space. The scav vest does not gain any space. Let's just put it. Now we have a tiny bit of space so that we can give ourselves another clip eventually. I don't even have another clip. I have those two. And I'm thinking I should take an S-Marsh at least. Bandage, maybe. Let's take a normal bandage for now. But my objective is not to meet with a player. If I meet with a player, I would probably just die. There we go. 20 bullet of Saga doesn't seem like a lot. So I will need another clip for the Saga. How much would anyone sell me that? Fans, do you even have some? Saga, you do have one. It's not expensive. That's a 10 round, this one. 10 round magazine. Can I have better than that? No? Skyer has it. No, that's a PP19. Wait a second. Is it compatible? It is compatible. Nice. So Skyer, I'm gonna buy it. 3000. I am putting in my PST. Now, does anyone else have some PST? I don't think so. Yeah, so finding those bullets, you want to keep them. I'm gonna take some green tracers. They might cost a lot. Just a few. I don't really have a choice. For the hideout, to upgrade the stash, I need all of that, and 2.5 million. So it's not near the moment where I can have it. So compared to the other players who already have an upgraded stash and just prestige and this sort of stuff, or they just paid $150 to have the big account, well, I am in a disadvantage. Now we do need this. I got one of each. That means I didn't have any. I just used them. Yeah, I know, because I'm using those to exchange for guns. Because you can have a gun for one of them, so it's actually the best value here. But yeah, so I do need those things. Did I receive everything? I did. Okay. Now when you start the account and you completely wipe everything and it's completely empty and you just have your melee weapon, which I changed, by the way, from the knife to a crowbar that I found. It's slightly stronger. When you start with only that, you really wonder how you're even going to make through a raid. Well, it turns out that I made a raid where I killed 2 scav with my knife. I tried 2 or 3 times. The first few times I was a little unlucky, and I didn't see that another scav was hidden somewhere, or I don't know what. But I got really lucky one time where I avoided the shots and managed to kill the 2 scavs, one after the next, and got a gun out of the first scav and killed the third scav behind. That filled me up, and after that, I was out. And I had this, I had some guns and I had some stuff. I was also lucky to meet with a friendly player who helped me by letting me loot a scav, and it actually got me the Saiga. So you can also do that. You don't systematically have to fight with players. Actually, um, I would even rather say it's better for you to not fight with players, if you can. Cannot put clips into your pouch. You cannot put medicine or any of this. The only thing you can take is the key. So let's escape from Tarkov, and then we do a scav run. Scav runs have been limited to one every 1 hour and a half or something like that, or 1 hour 15, something like that. So the scav runs are very, very limited. They are a good opportunity to maybe loot what the scav is given if you manage to survive. A scav run on factory, if you survive, you can actually get some loot and bring it back to the stash. So, do I do a scav run first? I'm not sure it's worth it, considering that I don't have space. I got a 6 down there. What can I bring down there? Nothing, huh? I really don't have space. I cannot even organize the stash. How am I gonna do things? That's gonna be complicated. I have no idea how to organize this shenanigan. Can I really not just validate the automatic? No, it doesn't want to. It says it's too crowded. It doesn't know how to organize this. Because he wants to move the weapons and stuff, and he cannot do it. What I can just take those weapons away. Like that. That should be enough space now. There you go. That is a very poor arrangement. That's the problem. The automated sorting is actually really bad. This one is empty. I can actually put that in. This one is actually full, but has just normal loot. It's not... There we go. Why am I keeping the knives? For a reason extremely simple. You can loot the knives on any scavs. Oh, mechanic actually has a task for us. Gunsmith part 2? Yes, of course. Gunsmith part. Let's take it. We need a AKS-74U. Okay. We don't have that, right? What I got is a AKS-74. That's not far. Can you modify an AKS-74 into 74U? One of the things you need from mechanic for that is replacing the front. Does he actually have it now? I don't know. Yes, he does. AKS-74U Zenith B11 handguard. So you need to have 2 D batteries. So I'm going to indicate. I already loot the batteries. Okay. You need to have 2 D batteries to make the trade here. You need that part. So that's why I'm saying like this is kind of strange, because in this case we need that part, and finding that part in raids, like what are the odds? It's almost impossible. Or you would need to really find the weapon that has it and then just take it off and mix matching. I don't know, but that would just make that quest almost impossible. So this part actually Oh, MP133 custom plastic 4 stock. This could potentially also be something that you could use with the previous one in order to provide the shotgun with the accessory here for the laser. However, can you put an extra magazine if you use that? And this I don't know. But potentially that was a part that maybe was gonna be used for the MP. And this part also, the Shockwave Raptor grip, is a part. Wait, no, I'm saying something wrong. This is for the AIM 870. It's not the one. The one I'm talking about, he doesn't have, but Jaeger has. So you need to unlock Jaeger first, I think. Or is it Skyer? No. Rapport, maybe? No, I don't see it. I think it is Jaeger. You have to unlock Jaeger to be able to obtain the part, the handle of the shotgun. Now I can see here that this guy also sells the AK-74 Zenith, so I could buy it. I could hard buy it for 9,600. Now there are other things that he wants in that task, right? He wants the Zenith B11. But first we need to find an AK-74U. And the one I have is not the right one. That's the one. It has to look like this. It is very, 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 very close though. Can you make a AK-74 into a 74U? I'm not sure. You want 60 round extended mag. 60 round extended mag for AKS 545-39. Does any of them actually set it? 5.45 times 39. $60 round magazine. Rapport or ref will set it. But here's the catch. A level 4. It's impossible to get it. The only solution this time is to actually find it. The 30 round, the standard, you can find it. Papa has it. But the 60 round, he doesn't have it. Sometimes fans has some funky stuff, so who knows? Maybe he could potentially get it. I could also always buy a bag from fans, but once again, we are very, very short on money. So using my money for these things is not the best. And Ragman did not yet give me his task. Okay, now that this has been said, let's try to get in. I actually do have a tiny bit of space, not a lot, but a little bit. I could consider doing a scav run. Let's try to do a scav run. Let's go back on. For my scav runs, I prefer to try to be like quick. I don't want to waste too much time for this. This seems like an okay gun, but I don't know if I want to keep this. This bag is good, I want to keep it. The problem is if I fill up my bag with other loot, then it's impossible to sort shit out and to set it. So you have to choose. Or I take everything in the stash and then eventually things that I can exchange. Oh wow, that was fast. People are angry over there. That's a skull, right? I found stuff here. Okay. That's nice. Okay. I take it. Now look at that. Nice. That still takes too much space. How could I take this? Need to get rid of the scav vest, of course. There we go. Taking that. Another body over there. All good, man, all good. Yeah, yeah. All good, lots of dead. So, I'm gonna keep that. Okay, that's not the best of the best, but technically I could just keep them, the ammo. What did this guy have? Alright. So based on that, since the conflict already happened, and people are already dead, I am gonna try to leave. That's gonna be gate 3, office window. But I'm not so happy to hear the gunshot. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. Small little scav run. I'm not trying to get too much stuff. Still end up having a pretty cool Beretta. We end up with a VPO. That's not too shabby. That's not too shabby. This one I think does not fold. This gun is actually kind of cool. So I'm gonna need, of course, the space. The backpack I would love to have. So what am I gonna keep? The grenade can be useful. Don't have a lot of it. Do I want the sock? No, I do not. So, and that's the first difficulty here. The hose, I think I don't actually need immediately. No, the Apollo and stuff. I can discard the knife. I could just take it, but let's take it. Let's take it so I can take the Saga out of it. I want to keep these. I actually have a gun with a 2 reload. I mean 2 clip. There we go. That's pretty cool. The AK rib is for the VPO, I suppose. So we put the VPO here and the shotgun here. The P226 here. And here we are already being full again. I can exchange 3 masks for a piece of... Is it armor? No, it's a rig, I think. I can exchange 3 masks for a rig. There's a place where I have... Okay, I already have a mask here. Everything is full. That's kind of the drama of this game. I don't need any of that. Can keep the heal. I want to keep the bandage. They are better than standard. The sprint could be useful. The S-March is fine. I got some. By the way, they nerfed also all of the medicine. Now the sprints are only 3 value, and I think there are other like this. The Calloc has been reduced, I think, as well. No, maybe not the Calloc. The Calloc was already only 3. But yeah, the Alu sprint is not 5, it's 3, and some other things. Possibly the values. 50 HP to stop light bleeding. 45 for light bleeding, 175 for heavy. That seems roughly the same, not sure. I don't know what else they nerfed. Anyway, so all of these are potentially useful. I can actually probably make an exchange for the knives now. I might not need so many tapes. Then again, I think I do, but I'm not sure I need them. I could sell the beanie. I want the NACL, that's for sure. This is something I always struggle to find. I need to keep it for an exchange. Oh, but that might be at level 2 of the trader. If that's at level 2, there is no point keeping it at all. Another half mask. I think I have 3 half masks. I can exchange my half masks. So I'm gonna need to make space, and for this I'm gonna basically I need to equip stuff. I'm not gonna take the meds, nor the tube. I'm gonna keep the weapon, I mean the ammunitions. Maybe I don't keep the clips. Maybe keeping the clips is a waste of space. But I might not be able to find those. I'm not sure if I can find them at level 1. AK ribbed, most likely. This one not so sure. I could reduce the weapons. So, taking this out and the AK rib. There we go. Now that weapon is only 1 line. We do the same for this one. I don't know if we gain out of it. Yes, we will gain a little bit. There we go. We gain 1 space. It's not a lot, but no, we gain 2. Wait, 1 space. It's not a lot, but it's 1 space. This one is taking a huge amount of space as well. And it does nothing to the weapon to reduce it, so let's just do it. There we go. 2 more space. Now we actually have the space for another weapon. But I don't have one, so NACL, I want the bandage as I said. The scav vest, I don't really care. I want the grenade. The splint, I don't have many. The other bandage, I don't care. I don't think I need the Apollo at all. Meds apparently could be useful, so I'm gonna take the meds, I'm gonna leave the Apollo. And discard the scav vest. So we now have another bag we can use. That's pretty cool. Dunduk. Are those of any use? Well, they protect a little bit from the light, but the rest is irrelevant. This one is actually good to have. Do I have a space for that? Don't think I do. Oh, the bayonet is needed, but I don't know about this one. The Damascus, I got a lot of Damascus. I actually have a lot of them. I could now start exchanging them for MP5s. So let's sell this now.
Заебись, удачно зашли.
And check about our exchanges. Hello, buddy. What's up? So, let's check about our knives and the exchanges we can do. So, who exchanges knives? If I'm not mistaken, Peacekeeper likes to exchange for scav knives. I can actually exchange a UMP 45 for 4 Damascus and a bayonet. It's hard to get the bayonet. I sacrifice mine right now to do that. And I could actually get this MP5 for 1 bayonet and 2 normal. Now, if I can have 5 dog tags above level 8, that would also give me a MPX. That's pretty cool. I can alternatively get a P226 for 4 Damascus. So I just got a P226 right here. But I could make the exchange. I think I will need to sell something first. I'm gonna need to sell something first, otherwise he won't accept the... If I don't have the space to receive the gun, he probably won't accept to make the exchange, so... What could I sell? I could sell the MP153 or the VPO. That's money. I should not say no to money. Question being, what is gonna be useful to me or not? Okay, this here, I'm never gonna use that. So go into the sell that. Take the money, put it into the wallet. Eventually, I'm gonna have to decide, do I sell something or not? Like, I could sell some of those slugs, for example. It really doesn't give much to any of this. It gives very, very little to all of this, actually. Like 20 slugs of 1270 gives 170 for that. See? That's literally nothing. So that's another thing of the hardcore wipe. The traders don't give you much for anything. So you're gonna have to grind. Do I want the MP5 or UMP 45 or the gun? I can reduce that down to 3, but I need space. So first, I need to make the space. Then, trader, peacekeeper, exchange this. Thank you very much. Take this out. Oh man, I might have done a boo-boo. I think I've done a boo-boo. I cannot extract the grip. So the minimum space it takes is 4. I cannot reduce it down to 3. That's not the end of the world. We do have a little bit of space. I can put it there, but still, that's annoying. I got 2 more Damascus here. I should probably leave the knives together so I can see clear where they are. Put them all in this bag, maybe? I mean, this bag is more for these sort of things. Anything else that's like mandatory? The wire. There we go. So all of this is taken. I'm gonna take that one out. Those that don't have the star, I did not label them. So if I don't label them as being important, they are not extremely important. Can I reduce that? I can definitely reduce this AK. No reason to keep all of that. Take 5 slots. I can actually move this. Ah, nah. Gonna reduce this guy. There we go. Now I have space for something else. Excellent. I might also just want to put all of my guns together. Like this. Do I have a small 3-slot gun? Not really, but I can put this one. If I take the stock out, it will still take 3 space and 2 space, so I do not gain any space doing so. Sometimes you gain space by very, very small tweaks, but if that does not work, there is no point doing it. Did I miss on the opportunity to... I didn't even see that. I actually had a clip. I didn't need to buy a clip. I had one. Oh, no, that's a mistake. That is a mistake. Look at that. This is a mandatory item. So you go here. Okay, well, I can do that like that. There we go. Okay, so we gained a little bit of space. It is a little chaotic, but we'll make it work. They're all taking 5 space, funny enough. Only have a few that do 4. Most of them are doing 5 space. Okay, so now that this run has been done, now we have to wait another 40 minutes. Let's go back to ground zero and see if maybe I can manage to get the car. 5 in the morning in the dark. Maybe going in the dark is the way to go. Maybe I'm gonna die. Don't even have a light on my stuff. That puts me at a disadvantage. Let's see. So, well, this takes a long time. Ah, there we go. Where are we gonna start? Okay. Wait, what? You need full... It gives you 5,000 and you need 50,000 for this quest? What the hell? Oh, he gave me 40,000. I did not realize that. Oh. Okay. So what do I do now? What am I looking for? Emercom, otherwise. That's also for me, right? 49,945. a guy over there, but I didn't shoot him, so I hope he's not gonna shoot me. That's pretty cool. So I didn't find much over there. Could have checked the computers for CPU. Actually, there aren't so many computers in that room. Gonna take a few ammo. Okay, that was not a guy, that was Cav. In that case, I don't have a problem. Don't need any of that. Okay. Ah, nice, I can take that. I don't find that often. We'll take the TT as well. Sausage is good. That's a better backpack. Good stuff. Okay. Let's try to extract now, if we can. There we go. Don't care for this too much. Let's go. Let's keep that here. Gonna take that. An MP5 clip that could be useful. Cannot take it. I can take those though. AK-74U, that's what I actually need. I don't need that. Some robles. I don't have yet enough. That is frightening. I want to go away from there. All right. Well, that's all successful. Hello, Mia Davis. Thank you for the follow. Doing good, and you? Very tense. Very tense. So, when I saw that I didn't have enough for that, oh my god, 49. Like, I need 50,000 to go take the taxi. That's crazy. Mechanic. Okay, you gotta be kidding me. Mechanic is now getting me the AKS-74U. He's actually giving it to me. The one I found... Is it any better? Maybe it already benefits from the parts I need? I don't think so. It looks very much basic. Now the question is the AKS-74U better than the AKS-74? What is the fundamental difference between the two? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. This one is longer, for sure. It's a compact version, basically. It's a compact version of the AK. Slightly different. Has the same sort of stock AKS-74, so it's the same one. It's the same... No, it's AKM. AKM bakelite pistol grip. That gives us what? 16 ergonomic instead of... No, that's the same. It's basically the same. All the rest is basically the same. Also, it's using Saiga 545. Aha. It's using Saiga clip. What about this one? What sort of clip it's using? AK ribbed? No? No. I should have the rig somewhere yet, because I took it out. So if that's not the AK ribbed, what is it? 545.39. So maybe just a standard 6L. It's a standard 6L. Can this one actually use the standard? It can. And the Saiga 545 can be used in, yeah, in both. So again, no big difference here. No big difference. What else do we have? PS ammunition, yeah. Can take it out, put it with the rest. So if I look at the detail, this one has 54 in ergonomic, but the... Oh wow, there is a huge difference in ergonomics. This one is at 72 in ergonomics. In terms of recoil, this one has more recoil. So that's the difference. But the ergonomics is really good. AK-74 muzzle brake compensator, and this one has a AK-105. Really? AK-105 minus 6% recoil, minus 2 in ergonomic. And this guy is minus 7% recoil and minus 2 in ergonomic. So reducing the recoil is something good. Let's see if they are compatible. They are compatible. It's not a lot, but it is a little bit. It is a little bit. And that's definitely the combined recoil is most likely. No, he wants to have a big clip. He wants a big clip. He wants a change of the front of the handle, and I'm not sure for the rest. Okay, so 72 in ergo, 93 and 263 for the rest. Oopsie, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh shit. I mean, no, maybe I should download. Fault and this one. There we go. Did I lose something else? I have a feeling I lost something else. I don't have so much space though. Here. There we go. The cover. The cover was missing. Okay. So this one is longer. I could reduce this one down to 3. Now the one that he offers... How different is it? Folded is 3 as well. So I suppose it's kind of the same. I really want to know if there is any difference between those two. I have a feeling it's basically just the same, but it's not clear. Not necessarily. So the front, I changed that. I changed it. It does have the skeletonized stock that gives 10 in ergonomic and minus 21 in recoil. That's the same, basically. It's basically the same. This one is the same. This is the same. I changed that for a better one. What about this one? 6 as well. So they are all, yeah, they are basically the same weapon. Okay. I should keep the magazine. I don't have so many. I got 2, 3. I got 3 of them. That is 1 plus 2 recharge. It's not so much, so I should keep it. I'm gonna set it. I don't need to have 2. So mechanic. Sending you back the weapon you wanted to give me. There you have it. And I'm keeping this. And yes, I'm gonna reduce it. Because any space gain is an important aspect of the game. Any space gain. Okay, we got 34,000 ruble. That's not bad at all, because I needed 50 to leave with the taxi. We got 2 more of those, and one of those is a bayonet. That is really cool. I'm happy to have found that. There they are. So as we know, bayonet plus 2 gives us what? Peacekeeper. In exchange, bayonet plus 2 gives us a MP5. And I could also... Oh, that's an MP9. Why would you give me an MP9 clip? I cannot put it in anything. No. So MP5. Take the deal. I don't have the space, of course. It takes 6. So where can I arrange things? Here. Oh. Wait, did I... Oh. Why do we have 3 of them? That's for the VPO? That's for the VPO. Okay. If that's for the VPO, then it's for the VPO. So, there we go. Let's take the deal. Let's sort it out. This one also has an integrated thing. But it does only take 3 to begin with. And that's a pretty cool one. I'm actually fairly happy to have a MP5. So here we go, another space gains. Okay, so now we have quite a few things, quite a few weapons. We are ready to rumble. And for that, I think that means we need to get into a backpack and to look for specific loot. This here being part of the specific loot. Very happy to have found this. Oh my god, I'm so full. I need to sell some stuff. I need to sell some stuff. Alright, trader. Therapist, I'm gonna sell you those. The Marlboro you can exchange for a clip, 1 Marlboro for 1 clip of gun. And do I need? No, I don't. I'm gonna sell you the rat cola, that's good money. I'm gonna sell you the food to begin with. I need to keep this. I got 1 car, 2, 3, 4. I can sell you 1. Ah, that's so cheap though. And if I want to purchase it, I cannot. I have to exchange it for something. So no, I need to keep them. I need to keep them. Metal parts, it says I need it in the hideout. What can I sell that I actually do not need? All of these are actually needed. So I could sell the beanie. She doesn't want it, but Ragman is gonna want it. Yeah, I don't need to keep these sort of things. I actually do not need to keep those. The balaclava, why don't what? They are unnecessary. I can always find them on scavs, and I don't need to wear them. I need to wear a helmet for sure, but those, not really. I don't need also so many Marlboros. I need to make sure that I have what I need, but not the rest. So let's check that. Mechanic, the very first thing that it trades is this. A clip of 226 for a Marlboro. So we do have quite a few P226 that we can use. I need another D battery. What else do we actually need? What did he say in his task? 60 round extended mag. That's something I'm gonna have to find. So that means this gun, I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to get it. Make it compact, 6 slot max. Why? With the Zenith handguard, 6 slot max, ergonomic over 58, recoil sum less than 550, sighting range 100 or more, as light as possible, 3.5 kilo less. So ergonomics over 58, recoil under 550. So that gives me 6. Yeah, we are at 67. The recoil sum is under 550. We need to change this for the other one. So the wooden handguard gives +4 in ergonomics. It has a sight range of 300 meter, so not the problem. I think the real problem here is finding the clip. That means I have to go. You can find some those clips in other maps. So I have to go to other maps. Yeah. Okay. Nothing much I can do about that. Do I want to leave my Saiga? The Saiga is actually not doing too shabby in Ground Zero. How is it gonna do in other places? I could sell those. That scope could go with the AK, so very good. I'm gonna use it. Trax handguard. AK strike. +6 in ergo and stuff. There you have it. Yep, this one is nowhere near as good. So already I made an improvement. This changes the stock towards a AR-15 kind of stock. Do I have any AR-15 stock? I don't think I actually do. I had found one, but I died. I got 2 MP5s, by the way, so I should definitely try to play with the MP5. Got some clip here. I got another blade. There you go. Now that's a lot of Marlboros. I kept a lot of Marlboros. I probably don't need so many. I got another ice marsh here. I got more medicine here. Should keep my medicine out so I can see what I have. The duct tape, okay, I need to go and check. Therapist, the duct tape case, case costs 573,000, $500,000. I'm nowhere near that, right? Not so far, but I'm not there. Okay, do I try quickly to do the taxi thing? Get rid of it? It gave me 40,000, but I need 50,000. I'm gonna sell the aviators. 25% protection is good, but I don't care for the glasses. Tank helmet is kind of cool. That gives me an edge on other players, unless they have one. The balaclava, I don't care. Oh, the sausage is actually good, because I need it for... What? It's not just for that. Skyer gives a mullet for sausage, but there was something else, no? Don't I need it for the hideout? Also, there is a mission that requires a sausage from Jaeger. So, vents. You want metal spare parts, you want car batteries, 2 electric motors, etc. So the vent number 2 is nowhere near completion. I have that, however, and this is really cool. 4 WD-40 are kind of hard to get by. The problem are the 10 screws and the 2.5 million. Pack of nails and screws. WD-40, if I see any I will take them. As for the workbench, just a little bit more of those basically. And this I can purchase. Do I go back to ground zero? Maybe with an MP5 or something? The Saiga does the job, but that was mostly scavs that I met, so... I have HPs? Yes, I do. Look at that. Look at that! Dark color. I can keep that. I got another knife yet again. Too many knives probably. Too many knives. Maybe I just focus entirely on just keeping stuff for the stash. Flash drive, you can sell it. I mean, you can use it for quests very soon. I'm gonna sell the hearing. I think I'm gonna sell... What if she get it? I would be so disappointed. You can exchange that for a key holder, if I'm not mistaken. Like a key holder or a document case or something like that, which is really cool because then you can put it here and have a lot more keys. AR-15, good fit. Compared to this one is a plus 11 and this one is a plus 10, so plus 11 gains. Those two are plus 10, okay. I only have... Do I have any other AR-15? The MPX, maybe? The MPX is comparable. Where is the foot of the... It's right here. Plus 6, that's not nowhere near as good. Okay, I can try to start selling some stuff. The Desert Eagle I'm gonna sell. The Desert Eagle, let's be honest, it's like, it's kinda cool, but it's unusable. It's like, so difficult to control. So, I sell you the coke. I have actually 3 bandages. I'm gonna keep a total of 4 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 painkillers, 4 bandages, 4 Karok. No, not Karok. Yeah, well, equivalent. And I think 3 splint. Sell the duct tape. Sell some cigarettes. It's too much. Too many cigarettes. 1, 2. Sell a first aid. Do I really want to do that? No, I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna take the first aid. Sell the hearing. I need to exchange that, so I'm keeping it. So the Marlboro, the cricket, the gunpowder, we don't need that now and we find it easier. I'm gonna keep the tape. The bottle of water I would like to keep. I'm going to get rid of another Marlboro. Maybe there's too many Marlboros. Sell that. Sell the salt. We don't keep the cigarettes yet. Those again I need for in case I can actually exchange, but I'm not sure I can. Oh, more water. I got too many waters, I think. But they cost nothing. Yeah, they cost nothing. Takes too much space and costs nothing. I'm gonna keep the map. I think she asked for it later. Hunting matches you can exchange, if I'm not mistaken, for something good. With Jaeger. Again, 2 cigarettes, I'm gonna sell them. There we go, 40,000. Ragman. Sell you that. Sell you those. One, two, three. That's a set. Sell you the beanie. Sell you the glasses. I'm not gonna keep the glasses. It's not that important, I think. Yes, maybe players do play with... Okay, another beanie, another. That's 1 too many, I think. Unless I want to keep piling them up. but I might not want to. There we go. Mechanic, I got a few things for you. Gonna sell you the suppressor. Actually, the suppressor I can use already. Silencer core, I just need a part. And I'll be able to use an M4 with silencer. And I think that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna sell that, I'm gonna sell this Desert Eagle. I'm gonna sell this thing. Do I want to sell the clips knowing that I can purchase them again? This clip is 3,300. I sell 20. Those. Yeah. I sell them for 800, but it's not excessively expensive. If I decide to take the AK, I'd be happy to have them, so... How many do I have? 1, 2, and 3. It's not so many. There we go. Bandage here. And healing here. Hey Lewis! Thanks for the follow, welcome! I'm doing good, I'm struggling a little bit. My stash is extremely small. And the value... this hardcore wipe is horrible. The value of what you can sell is very, very low. Everything is quite expensive, but the value is very low. The biggest problem I have right now is that some of the things you might need are gonna be unreachable because of all the traders being at level 80. Where I'm from, I am French, but I'm currently based in Germany. I am currently in Germany. Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Where are you based currently? P226. What am I gonna do with this one? Okay, I need to organize those. From the UK, okay? On the other side of the sea. Welcome, welcome. Well, as you can see, I'm currently streaming on Tarkov. And I do not need any graphics or any design help in any way. So, what do we do with this? The UMP45 could be fun. I'm not gonna have the ammunition though. .45, .45. I do not think I have any of such. What I could do is exchange this rig for a smaller rig, and this rig here actually provides a good amount of space. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. This rig is actually really good. It gives 18 for 9. You like Tarkov? Do you like to play it? Do you like to watch it? Surefire Soko M56 sound suppressor as well. What do you need to be compatible? What do you need to be compatible? I am fairly sure that I am currently missing something to be able to put any suppressor into the M4. What about... No, the SIG is not a AR-15. Oh, but it might be compatible. No, it's 919. It's not 556, okay? So I can only use it on 556 ammos. M1911, I see this a lot. This is a part that comes back quite often. And, well, never really have the gun for it. I think I'm gonna sell one of those. Let's compare them. Because I don't need to have two of them to begin with. Also, this one seems kind of weird. Muzzle velocity, no big change. Recoil is better on this one. Ergonomics is worse. Hit and durability burn. It's kind of in between for both of them. Loudness is stronger on this one, so I'm gonna sell the other. Keeping the sausage. Keeping the sausage. The meds we are gonna put aside for now. I have a little space here to put something, so I could... At the moment, I'm gonna put the TT. Like that. And I know what you're gonna say, I could sell the clips. How much are clips of TTs? He has them right here. TT 105. That's the one. It's actually very cheap. It's actually very cheap. So there is no point in wasting space for that. Okay. Unload the ammo. Oh, look at those. PSTs. They're actually good ones. I was quite fortunate to find those. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Where am I gonna put those? I mean, I'm going to reorganize a little bit. I'm just concerned about reorganizing and losing the fit for my for my guns. But yeah, I can definitely do that. What about the MP443? How much do you sell those? Rapport again, 2,500. So yeah, the clips, it's annoying, but it's not exactly the most penalizing to sell. So I'm thinking I keep the guns and I keep them full. But I will purchase the clips again. Saiga 545, that is the clip that I need for the VPO or maybe the AK. They are compatible with those, no? Yes, they are. What do they have inside? FMGs. FMGs, do I have that already? I don't seem to have that already. I can actually put them into those instead. And yes, that gives me 3. Okay, if those clips are compatible with both, right? Yeah. They're compatible with both, and they're only clips of 10 instead of 30. So it's not that interesting. So I'm thinking of selling those clips like that. MP443, I'm gonna sell the clips too. There we go. I'm gonna sell the clips, okay. That hurts my heart a little bit, but I think that's what I need to do. I can also refill some of those. We have another MP5 here, that's really cool. So that gives us 2 clips for MP5. Now the hand drill, where am I gonna put that? That's the real question. Where am I gonna put the hand drill? Can I place the AK rib here, the hand drill here? I got a car, but that's for me. That is to protect myself. And this one is actually kind of cool because it has a slot to take a helmet of sorts or anything like that. Now I need to sell this. And that's a 3x3. That's gonna be complicated. That is gonna be complicated. I can decide to place my... I actually do have two parts. So I can take this, for example, and I can place inside, let's say for example, some parts like this, and suddenly we gained another 4 slot. So that's pretty cool. Let's place the gun here. So we got 4 and 1 more here down there, but I can probably gain space with this because I just used quite a few things, right? I mean, I sold quite a few things. Yeah, so got space here. Let's place that. I really don't know if I need to keep it, but as it is, I think I might need it later down the road. Individual stuff is also pretty cool. Gonna keep it like this. Let's place that here, like that, since they are 2s. The mask I could exchange. So the masks, who exchanged it? Ragman exchanged it, right? That's the one. 3 masks for 1 armor. So this is the reason why you want to keep the masks. 3 masks for 1 armor. It's a small armor, it doesn't really protect so much, but it's like the base. Now the Stanag clip I can purchase at Peacekeeper. I cannot. Mechanic. No. Skyer. Wait a second. I cannot purchase the Stanag clip. Oh wow. Okay. Fence? Do you have it? Nope. I could take that. The pompon you can exchange to Ragman. He actually offers... where is it? Oh, it's not Ragman? No, it's Skyer. Skyer offers a press armor for 1 pompon and 1 horse. It's pretty good value. It's pretty good value. Okay, I got 2 tasks done. First, finish the ammunition quest. Perfect. And debut also finished. Good stuff. So what do we do next? Luxurious life. Oh yes, he wants me to get back to Ground Zero to find the wine, and now he's asking me to go to woods. So we have another reason to go to Ground Zero. Oh boy. More guns. More guns. Do I want to keep the MP153? This one is more compact than this one because of the thing. So it's already an upgrade. Oh my god, it's so long. I'm gonna sell that one. And the Saiga, it's just a basic Saiga, I'm not gonna keep. Yeah. Mechanic. 12,000, that's all you give for a shotgun? Really? Oh boy. Okay. Mechanic again. There you go. I'm not keeping that. I am also not keeping those. Alright. So, can I or can I not now squeeze this thing somewhere? I think the answer is yes, I can. First of all, I can put a helmet into it. There we go. Also, I'm gonna keep the bag, of course. I'm gonna put it as a replacement to this one. Pin this. Pin the bags in place so they don't move. The next time I ask to sort things up. Okay. Now the first aid we keep 4-5. Bandage. I have enough, so I can sell this one and keep this one instead. So that's my new 4. And this is 6. Next, Prapor is offering me a PP91. How cute. Thank you, Prapor. PP91. What is this? It's a UMP45, so it's not the same. I could reduce that, I think. Yes, I can. Wait, that does not reduce, because the clip is 2 and the handle is 1. So that will transform this 4 into a 5. So you have to keep it the way it is. So now I have 1 stuff here and 1 stuff here. By stuff I mean submachine gun, of course. Okay. Unload this. Unload this. And let's see if I can organize. Doesn't seem like I can. Let's try again. Yes. Okay. Now that is slightly better. I'll put that down. Do I really want to have a helmet inside of this? I think I would rather have visible what I can use. So maybe I just put some whatever things. So you put all of the guns, okay, all of the parts together. That makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there is one too many. AK-74, AKM, AKS, AK-74, AK-74. I got 3 of them. Molot back is also AK. So any of those. I got one too many AR-15, I think. Because I got 2 AR-15. And so the first is gonna be this one. Plus 15. That's really good. That will go for my M4. And the second So this one is plus 10 and this one is plus 11. So the second is this one. So that's an extra one, basically. It's extra. It doesn't go with any of those. You keep them here. I already had somewhere my quest items. Not here. Those two are quest items. Power bank, not really. That's exchange, that's exchange. Here we go. There we go. Let's put things together so we can see better. Give the meds down there. Some more rubles. So I would like to have, of course, my wallets together. There we are. What should I put here? That would make sense. The parts I could definitely put somewhere else. Do I need to keep the parts here? It's interesting for me to see that they are here. But that's a 3 slot. I can put my MP5 in it. Here you go. That made quite a bit of space, surprisingly. Can I arrange that again a little bit more so that it takes even less space? Six and four, 6 and 4. We got 2 4 here. Oh yes, we can use the guns. Let's do that. Six and 4. Six and 4. There we go. 5, 3, and 2. That's another 5. I don't need to do that. There we go. 5 and 5. All is clear. And this one goes here. And there we go. That's how you gain space. This is how you gain space. Do I want to pin those so they don't move? Maybe not. What I would like is for things to be clear here. That is quite unfortunate, this position here. There we go. That's better. So now we can actually do helmet. This one is empty, can just stay there. There we go. We are starting to see things better. Nice. That gives me very little space to use. But that's enough space to put a gun in. And that was the whole purpose of that. The whole purpose of this shenanigan. Oh, we have the USB-C. USB-A, sorry. So that's ammunition. Ammunition that goes somewhere else is PBT. I did not actually take... Hey, no. No, I did not. I didn't take the tags from the other guys. What I could do is go back ground zero, give myself some light. If somebody comes, put the light down his face. That's not very good for me with the tactical, but that could definitely help, I think. I can only put one. Oh yeah. Huh. I don't have the attach for the other side. Funny. Where are my clip for the Sega? Here. Oh, I forgot to sell all of that. That's why. Okay, mechanic. Sell, 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 sell. Here you go. Give me some ammos in a return. I do have some M882, sorry. So I'm thinking of doing that. Thinking of doing that and 23, yeah. It's a little risky, but I'm gonna try to do it. Am I interested in doing another scav run? Oh my god, I only have a gun. But then again, it depends entirely when I arrive in factory. Let's try. Only a gun and a Pills backpack. Okay, so this backpack is interesting for me because it contains more than it actually takes. So we want to take those backpacks for the stash if we can. Oh, that was quick. Where are the dead bodies? 11 minutes left.
Bro. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hello. Gas and lasers.
What's up? Say that again?
Gas and lasers. That one?
Have you seen... Hola, what's that? Have you seen anybody?
Body? No.
No?
You have gas analyzers.
Oh, I don't have that, I'm sorry. Only on my stash.
Do you need something else?
Yeah, sorry man. Good luck. Okay. We are not equipped.
Oh, scared the shit out of me, man.
No worry, man.
You taking the Unka?
What's the Dunka? Tell me. I actually got stuff, but maybe you want it.
Sure, sure.
Are you talking of the rig? Yeah, yeah, take it, take it.
Oh, yeah, the rake, yeah, thank you.
Can I actually put stuff here? Scavs are friendly. That is very nice to see.
Я толкнулся и в продуктовый. Пожрать бы, конечно, не помешало.
I haven't found a single gun. That is not comparable with what we want. Finding the gas is interesting, but I just hope that the fuel, I hope has a good value. Because it takes a huge amount of space. We found a couple of dead scav, but that's it. Another one here. Aha. That's better than my rig, but not great. There we go. That's a gun. Can't take that. Another Saiga. Does it really have good value for me? Thank you. The EDR rig could be interesting for me to get because there is a quest for that. What I should do is unload. There we go. Okay, it's time to go. Let's not push it. The fight already happened. We came afterward. We are scavengers. Nice little run. Nice little run. Just a few minutes. And quite a lot of things. Even an armor. That is definitely something I can use. Now, the problem is I would love to have the pillbox. Once again, my big problem is gonna be the stash space. The space. How am I gonna do that? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And I cannot, during that phase, put the ammunition in. So let's see. Okay, we have a little space here. I can put the tool set in it. The cat is good. That's a better S-Marsh, basically. So I'm taking that. I'm taking, of course, the IFAK. The Analgin. I'm not gonna take the Analgin. Apparently, I do need that, however. Find and transfer. So those are required. Item found in rent. Okay, no. So this one is required for a quest. Those slug, I have quite a few. They're standards. And those are better version. I could get rid of those. Keep the slug. And I don't need so many different styles. So FTX are actually pretty good. Polyvas 6 are also pretty good. So those have 20 penetration and 150 damage. Those have 20 penetration and 183 damage. So the FTX is the best version. The normal slug is 15 penetration and 167 damage. So less penetration. And the 7mm is 3 penetration. So it's actually the worst of the worst. I should have sold that a long time ago. I think... I don't know about those. Oh, those are 2070. And 2070 use like a different type of gun. Anyway. So H202 and syringe are also things that you can exchange in the same set as for the key thing, for the key set. So where did I put the other ones? Am I nuts? Ah, we got some here. So I think I'm gonna keep those just in case. This is good value, so I'm gonna set it. I think I would like to replace the slug. I'm gonna keep those for now. Those are 918 PST, so they are not really good. They have 12 penetration, but it's really not that great. DHT is 18, for example. And P is 5, so I need to sell the P. Let's put them down, the one I want to sell. Yeah, I'm selling those for sure. These I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna sell the rig and all that. PST I'm selling. APS, 2 clip. Big question is what sort of round do I have in it? P. No, I just said I was gonna sell, so I'm gonna sell the APS and the rest. I have enough guns at that point. I have 3 guns waiting, so it's not too bad. I am interested by the PB silencer. So I'm gonna sell that. The M Remington is a pretty good shotgun. It's a single fire though. Let's go for something a bit more oomph. This one too is actually single fire. I don't think I would prefer this one to the Remington. The best that I found was the Benelli. The Benelli is nicer than this one. I think this one has a crazy recoil. Yeah, this one has crazy recoils. So if I bring those up like this, now that they're here, can I combine? I cannot combine. Okay. The plug I'm gonna just put in. This I'm gonna put here in the weight. I need to take that out. Now this guy I cannot really place anywhere. That's the problem. So I have some space here. The conditioner I'm setting, the fuel I'm setting, and there we go. I'm taking the battery as well. I want this one, however, to be with equipment. There we have it. So this one is interesting. It's a 4x4 that gives 4x5. So I'm gonna take another 4x4. Not this one. Why not? This one, okay. And I'm gonna put it here. Now we actually gained a whole line. For example, for this one, can put that here. Can also put another unit something. Why not? The ibuprofen. I'm not gonna use it just now. Oh, the ibuprofen has been nerfed. It's 8 out of 8. It's supposed to be 15. Normally the ibuprofen gives you 15. So that's a big, big nerf. I'm keeping the IFAC for now. We are not good enough at that point to make use of those. I actually have another helmet I would probably want to keep. Do I have another 4x4 that I can use somewhere? This one's taken. Placing the cat here, I could make a 4x4. And I think I need the helmet. I have one helmet. Two. 3. 3 helmets I have in the stash and 4 compatible ear set. Oh, this one does not have, it's not compatible with ear sets. Cannot put one with this. But the body armor is interesting. That definitely I want. So for this I need 6. 6 available. Is it not more than 6? It is more than 6, it's 12. My god, that's gigantic. This body armor is gigantic. I cannot take it. I made the most out of the space I took, but I cannot take that. Shame. Okay, that goes. Give me some money. Thank you. Okay. Who wants the fuel? Prapor 19200. Therapist 21600. Fence 13700. Skyer doesn't want. Peacekeeper doesn't want. Mechanic doesn't want. Ragman does not want. Therapist it is. Sold. I'm gonna sell the standard bandages. Mechanic, I'm gonna sell you the buckshot, the 2070. As well as... Where are they? Here. The 3 ammo that we said we don't want anymore. When it comes to this 762-54 SPBT or FMG. FMG 36 penetration for 84 damage, that's really good. 92-31, that's actually not that bad. I got 60 of those. Nah. Once I start using the Mosin, I think I won't be able to keep a lot of those ammo, so I'm gonna keep it for now. We have the TTPS PST, so 25 penetration for 50. This one has 8 penetration for 64, but create bleeding. Now the create bleeding is interesting if you're against players. That forces them to heal, and you can use this opportunity to shoot. Got 25, I should probably keep it. 545 39. Now I'm starting to have a lot of those. Now they go really fast, don't get me wrong, but that's quite a lot. So PB is probably one of the best. 45 penetration, 48 damage. HP is really terrible, but 15% chance to cause heavy bleeding. Suppose it's also interesting. 13 penetration, the PRS for 70 damage. Really not that great. 28 penetration for 56 damage, the PS, and the SP is 15 penetration for 67 damage with bleeding. So I'm interested in the SP, I'm not so interested in the HP. And the PRS are just in between, but yeah, I also need ammos. Because that's 2 clip and then they are empty, right? $762.39, PB, HP. And that's not a lot, I'm not gonna sell. It's very little actually. And out of those, I think the standard lead slud are just not good. So they do a lot of damage if I manage to shoot away from the armor. But those as well, and a lot more penetration. So yeah, I'm gonna sell the standard. It's quite a lot, but yeah, I do need the space. 762.39, wait a second. So we got more. We got actually some SP here. 20 penny for 68. Better than the HP, but the HP causes bleeding. This one as well, but a lot less. Those are HK ammunition. And then the FMG, I actually have quite a lot of it. 26 penny for 63. No bleeding, but they destroy. Huh. Same situation as this one. I don't know if I should sell it. Maybe I could start filling up clips. Not much, apparently. That was very little money. Very little money. It is absolutely not worth it. FMG. Some more FMG. Okay, so that goes... AK rib. Why are those 545 and this? Oh, okay. FMG? I have that? Why do I have that? 24 by 55. They're probably the worst that I would have. No, it's not actually the worst. The PRs are not very good. Nah, doesn't want to sort again. So the PB is 45 penetration is the best, definitely. Then we have the PS, I believe, with 28 penetration. The FMG is 24, which is better than this one. And this one is 15 when the PRS is 13. This one provides bleeding when the PRS provides nothing, just less recoil. So let's sell some PRS, we don't need that. We don't need so much of these things. That's a lot of clips. So let's start by the smallest. Let's go. Setting that. 762.39. Okay. So PB, HP, FMG, SP. What do we have here? PB should be the best at 47, SP 20, HP 15, FMG 26. There we go. $15 at 15%, 20 at 5%. I suppose I don't keep those, or I use them. I'm gonna need... Do I have any clip in those? No, huh? I should not have any clips. This one fits in 918. I could definitely give you some. I have a lot. So, unload. There you go. Are you full? Unload. Now you're full. 0.45. I do not have any of that. It's gonna have to wait. Then MP5, but the clips are not here. Another MP5 that's full. Clips are full. Ah, this clip is not full. That's 919, okay. And that's 5.7. I don't have a lot of that. I literally only have one left. I have my 2 clips of MP5 that would like to be filled. What do they have? GT, okay. Fine. Let's fill them up. Now these are filled. Stanag. RRLP, okay. That makes for 1 clip. 2 clip. Where is the clip of the M4? Should be here with you. Okay. So traders, mechanic. I sell you those that I don't want. Mechanic has a task for us. What is it? Gunsmith part 3. Okay, I haven't done part 3. It already gives me part 3. You need an MP5. Well, good stuff. I already got one. With a 50 round extended mag, silencer, tactical flashlight, sighting range of more than 200, ergonomics about 45, recoil some less than 214, maximum weight of 4 kilo. Okay, well, that's gonna be tough. So the MP5 mags I'm gonna keep for my other MP5. How many MP5 do I have now? Since it literally takes one of them. Got one here, and I exchanged my knives for another one. There we go. That's it. That is it. Now I just realized that those products could be here together. There we go. Flash drive with this, and those are parts. So I could put the guns here. That will free up some space. There we go. Nice. We have space. Oh, I even have enough space for the other armor. Yeah, well. I didn't take any painkiller. I did not take either any splint. But you know what? That's fine. I'm gonna take 50,000. Yeah, 5,700. Voilà. Why is my ruble in the front? I should probably use those as an alternative because it's annoying. So instead, I'm gonna put the rubles here, and this one goes here as a waiting item. SPBT and another grenade, so they're gonna come here as well. FMG is 36 TCW 30. So my understanding is that it goes like this. Oh, that's 31. Ah, okay. The FMG is the best, apparently. We have the plug. Let's give this grenade here. Let's sell an S-March. And this one we're gonna keep. Okay. Great stuff, great stuff. Therapist. S-March. There you go. That's gonna be annoying to get the money over there. So maybe I should put my wallet all the way up. Doesn't change much, you can say. The grenades go here. Let's put the rig here. This is kind of confusing. Okay. Then who wants the plug? Such mission, no. Mechanic, no. Find and transfer, that's the one. Thank you. Oh, it gives me some ammunition. Good stuff. Where? Oh no, I can buy. I can buy from him. No. Okay, I'm confused here. That was Peacekeeper, right? Why do I not receive his message? Huh. Weird. Okay. He has some interesting things. I can buy a cat from him. Okay. Let's go back ground zero. Proper, what do you want me to do there? Ah, find the liquor. Okay. The liquor store is on the opposite side. Ah, that's gonna be tough. I'm gonna go during the night. Two objectives. We find the wine and we extract with the car if that's possible. Where am I gonna start? That's the question. Underground. But okay. Can I actually get from under into the wine store? To the liquor store? Ah no, let's just go toward the Mercom. Surprise me. Got it. Oh, that's actually the right side? No, it's not the right side. It's the wrong side. What's with the bug? Oh, bastard! Well, that was a good use of my 50,000. You know what? I let you leave. I let you leave. I could have shot you. I let you leave and you put one in my face just for the sake of it. And you get nothing from me. I was empty. Beta Royal. Fucking... I don't know what. Yeah, good fucking job. Seriously. Good fucking job. This is, if I'm not mistaken, either somebody who pays a lot of money or somebody who prestige or something like that. Like, seriously, like, what do you have in your fucking brain when you just start a freaking stuff and you immediately shoot somebody who's trying to validate the mission? Like, what the fuck? He got me in the thorax, so my armor didn't cover at all, like nothing. Blunt damage. 1270, 7mm. That's like the worst How is that even possible? Wait a second. What? It says thorax, and then I see that the killing is buckshot in the head, blunt damage, with a 7mm which does damage but no penetration at all, and I have a helmet. Oh, that's sus. That is really sus. Okay, so we lost our Saiga. That's me being nice and letting somebody just pass. Like, seriously. Ah, I knew that I didn't receive the... Like, what is he gonna do now with the shit Saiga and 2 clips? Okay, he gained a car first aid kit. That's what he gained. And the shitty armor. Anyway, that apparently does not even protect me from the dumbest, weakest possible buckshot. That's just stupid. I'm gonna go with a pistol. There is no point for me to do anything else. Did I validate the wine? No, I need to bring it back, huh? Proper. Obtain the wine bottle and I need to bring it, right? Yes, I need to bring it. Okay. I don't know if I can do both. That's the thing. Do I want to take the PB silencer for that? Maybe I just take a whatever gun. Like, if you wear armor and you get killed with one shot of a shotgun, of whatever shotgun, like, what's even the point in having the armor, right? I'm not gonna take this one. I'm gonna take... I'm gonna take a P226 919 Trader Mechanics. As we said, I can get a clip for a pack of Marlboro, so I'm gonna do that. There we go. Oh, I need the money. I need the money. I think the money was taken by the car anyway. Let's see. I was at the right spot at least. I think I had a big backpack. I hope I didn't. I hope I had a small backpack. That would be really, really annoying if I did. No, I think I had a small backpack, okay. Like, he must have somehow heard me or see me pass. I don't know, because there were like so many shootings and stuff. Because like, who come just to check if there's someone in the car? Like, who comes to do that? Okay, that's not the right place to be. I am very much on the opposite side. Congratulations, freaking Chad. Look at you. Well, I hope I put a couple in your skin, that you got to feel it really good. Yeah, got 3 in. Nothing. I did nothing. Okay. Damage absorbed by armor 146. Like, what the actual fuck? And what armor? Oh, he has like the USEC, and I believe that probably the helmet must have absorbed. So I did 7 damage to him. Total. That's great. And I took one in the thorax from PS 545 39 PS. I cannot apply the cost. I have a fracture on my arm. Why the fuck do we have a fracture on my arm? Remove the fracture. Thank you. I hope I did not auto-click the last time, because it's just too expensive. Alright, that's it for tonight. See you next time. Bye bye.